up, YouTube? It's Ethan here, doing my second video of today, and obviously I'm still in Arizona, but at a very different place. As you can plainly see, I am at the Grand Canyon on the south rim at the South Kaibab trailhead. It is about 6 o'clock right now, 6 p.m. So it's pretty late and it's going to be dark pretty soon. But before I leave Arizona, I had to make one last stop. And you know I had to make this my last stop. So I am right next to the trailhead for the South Kaibab Trail. And I'm going to be just doing a very short portion of it to Point, which is 0.8 miles down and about 600 vertical feet. I'm gonna go down there, get some views, hopefully catch a little bit of the sunset, and then head back up here to the rim, and that will be the extent of my Grand Canyon hike, this time at least. But anyway, we are pretty much there, so let's check it out. The South Kaibab Trail, my old nemesis. I was out here last year in May, did an awesome hike down to about pretty close to the tip-off. I didn't quite get to the tip-off, but I got pretty close to there. And that was really fun. It was a super enjoyable hike, but it murdered me on the way back up. So that's why I say my nemesis, but it's worth it though. In the shade now. Really enjoying this hike. The Grand Canyon is just such an incredible place, minus all the mule poop, but you get over it. You know, when I was thinking about coming out here, and I knew when I came out here to Arizona this time, I wanted to do a hike in the Sonoran Desert, and I wanted to do a hike in Sedona. And I wasn't really dead set about coming back to the Grand Canyon, because as awesome as it is, you know, I've been here. I was here last year, and there were other things on my list of, you know, priorities that I wanted to do this time around. But you know, I was thinking about it this morning before I did my hike in Sedona, and I was like, you know what, I have to at least stop here, and even if I just do a little hike like this one, just down to Point and back up, I have to do something. I can't just drive right past this place twice and not stop by. And I think you can see why. The colors are getting amazing in the canyon right now. It is really quiet down here right now. Not many people hiking down into the canyon at 6:15. Now I'm hoping I get to actually catch a good sunset, because the last shuttle bus is going to leave at 8 p.m. and you know, I don't have to watch the sun go completely down, but I would like to, you know, at least get a good, you know, look at, you know, the orange skies and stuff like that. So and how it looks on the rocks and everything. So I'm hoping I get to see a good one. Alright, here we are, Point. Worth it. You can actually see the trail down there. Cedar Ridge is right there. But I'm not going all the way down there today. This is my stopping point. And then I think, you can actually see, I think Skeleton Point is like right over there. So you can see a lot from here. Amazing. That sun is going down. And look at the colors on this side, the side the sun is pointing at. I mean, that is just so cool. And the best part right now is that I got the place to myself. It's a pretty rare occurrence that you would have Point all to yourself. This is like probably, other than, you know, stuff up on the rim, when it comes to hiking down in the canyon, Point is pretty much like the most popular day hiking destination on the South Rim. So to have it to myself is a pretty rare occurrence, because as you can see, there's really not that much room here. You know, the trail is right there and it kind of just loops around over there, and then it's just these rocks here. There's not much room to, you know, for a lot of people. So it gets pretty crowded, and it's hard to, sometimes, you know, you get here, like the last time I was here last year, it was hard to even get out on the rocks and get a good picture of the canyon. But now it's just peaceful and quiet, and I'm all by myself, and I could not be enjoying this more. I'm really glad that I decided to make this stop before leaving Arizona. I am not regretting that decision at all right now. So that's a pretty famous mesa or butte or whatever it is over there, but I don't remember the name of that off the top of my head. But you can actually see those switchbacks down there. That's going away from Skeleton Point, and then around that corner there, I think that's where the tip-off is. And right around there is where I turned around the last time I was out here. And then I hiked all the way back up, back over there to Cedar Ridge, back up here to Point, and then all the way back up there to the rim. And let me tell you, it was not easy. I just cannot get over how cool it looks down here right now. Everywhere where the sun's hitting is just like these amazing colors. And then over here, it's kind of just that like smoky, dark kind of look to it, with the rays of the sun shining right down into the canyon. This is awesome. Wow, guys. That is so amazing. Honestly, there's really no way I can capture it on film. and do it justice. This is one of the coolest things I have ever seen. Watching the sunset into the Grand Canyon while in the canyon, not just at the rim, I'm actually down in the canyon. Doesn't get much better than this, guys. It really doesn't. This is so cool. Wow. Man, you guys, I just can't get over this. It just keeps getting better and better. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to start heading up in about 5 minutes so I can make sure that I don't miss that last shuttle getting back to the visitor center. Wow, that is so cool. That is an amazing view. That is one of the best views I've ever seen, and not just because it's the Grand Canyon, but also just because, you know, the sunset and everything. I mean, it is just like that is just incredible. Still got that orange glow on some of those rocks over there, but that's actually starting to fade now. I mean, it's not going to be too much longer before it's dark. Wow. I just can't get over this. I'm recording way more video than I normally do just from sitting in one place, but I mean, I can't believe it. Like every 30 seconds, the view just keeps getting better as the sun goes further and further down. It just keeps getting better and better and better. This is an amazing experience. I think that, I mean, honestly, everyone should experience this at least once in their lives. Seeing the Grand Canyon and also seeing a sunset or a sunrise or whatever. And honestly, Luau Point is a pretty good place to do it. I mean, I got a front row seat to one of the best views I've ever seen, and there's nobody else out here. A couple of hikers have passed by me going back up, and all of them were coming from the river, and I congratulated them because that is no easy task. I've yet to do that myself, but I'm looking forward to doing it one of these days. Alright guys, say goodbye. The sun is pretty much set. There's still a nice glow, but the sun is pretty much set. And it is time for me to head back up the trail, up to the trailhead. The last bus runs, like I said, it leaves the South Kaibab trailhead at 8 o'clock. And it's a little after 7 right now. So I just want to make absolutely sure that I get back up there with enough time to catch that bus, or else I will be this 1.5 mile hike will turn into like a 5-mile hike to get back to my car. And as always, the fun part is always going up. Alright guys, as you can see, it is pretty much dark. Grand Canyon. And it is beautiful. So, I'm standing right on the edge of a cliff here, so I'm going to move before I keep talking, but right up there, that's the top. And somebody's got a strobe light or something up there. That's interesting. But that's pretty much it. It's a really awesome place to go for sunset. Probably the best sunset hike I've ever been on. But yeah, that guy that's hiking up there, I basically just like rescued him because he was not wanting to, by the time he got to Uwab Point, he was not wanting to finish that hike. So I just hiked with him, tried to give him some encouragement, and obviously he's gonna make it. Failure's not an option in the Grand Canyon. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up, get back up there, and catch the shuttle out of here. Alright guys, back up on the rim, and thus concludes a short but amazing sunset hike in the Grand Canyon. Now, I know you guys I was just about to head back to the shuttle bus. I'm walking with that guy, but just making sure he makes it onto the bus safely, because he is pretty beat, which is understandable, because he went all the way down to the river. So, but before I leave, I want one, and I know you guys want one, so I'm gonna get one more little view. And it's pretty dark, so you can't really see anything. There it is, the dark glow, the Grand Canyon. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This is going to conclude my trip out here to Arizona. I had an amazing time. So glad I was able to do this, and can't wait until I'm able to come back again and explore even more of this awesome state. So until next time guys, please remember, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.